What up, people? Big up to every one of you, man. Big up to every one of you already in the place. Big up, Logan, man. Welcome to United Real Therapy, people.
Big up.
We're going to be talking about our boy, Richard Arnold, the new CEO of Man United. Saeed.
Tell me what's happening, Lourdes. You know what I mean? You're getting me panicky here now.
Banker watch, mate. I've been on a banker's watch.
What have they said?
Big up, man. Big up. So, according to... Let me get it right. Let me get this right, people. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, people.
Big
Like the video. If you're not, so this is according to reports. That's why I put it reports, mate. Reports. So according to.
Big up.
Let me just get this up because you know what?
Is it on Twitter anywhere? We can get the screen up.
You know, it's Einstein, David Einstein. So if you go to Twitter, David Einstein, yeah. David Einstein. Einstein, I think. Yeah. There we go. David Einstein is from that. So he basically, I think he was on. No. You know what? United, whatever it's called. What
United Report.
United Report. Right. It's on there. So basically, Richard Arnold has been going around asking Manchester United ex-players, ex-legends about what to do about the football club. Can you believe that? First of all, what qualifications do they have? What qualifications do they have? What qualifications?
This is it now, Lorraine. This is it.
Read it out for the people. Say.
So basically, people, we're gonna get it up right here for you now. There we go. So here it is, people. Here it is. So Richard Arnold has already contacted Gary Neville and intends to do the same, or already has in some cases with some of the ex-Man United players who are now working as television pundits. The line of communication will remain open. Wow.
Saeed, so your reaction for that first.
Again, you know what I mean? It further proves that it is jobs for the boys. It is.
What does that tell you? Basically, what he's telling them is, please don't criticize me. Don't talk about the football structure.
Yeah. Don't basically.
I'll give you more access.
I need help. I can't go and get the professional guys who will then expose me. I just want a bit of help here and there. So basically what he's trying to say doing it is that how can I get some sort of expert advice without kind of creating some sort of, you know, anarchy? I just want to basically say, Gary Neville, what do you know about this? And what do you think you can do here? This for me is just, it just shows you what level of competence that United is run to. You know what I mean? Richard Arnold, who's just come in right now, he's meant to go on a good, you know, good way of thinking, and straight away, you know, look at the meme there, Lord. Let's throw this videos, and then now everyone's saying, and this guy come behind me says, "What are you doing, Richard Arnold? You haven't took Edward's job yet, and yet you're already making decisions." And then we have this photo.
Big up Mohammed, by the way. Big up Mohammed.
Absolutely.
Let me see what the other fans' replies are. I want to see the replies. I want to go through his replies.
What's up, Gary? I've seen the wonderful work you've done at Valencia. Do you want to help with the same thing? He goes,
big up Van Taylor.
Big up Van Taylor. Just hire Van der Sar and let people do what they know what they're doing their job. Stop transferring. Stop hiring bankers and politicians. Why not communicate with fans via different fan groups? I'm not sure about that one.
Heritage vibes. Yo, let me see that photo. Let me see that photo. Football.
Which one?
No, the one above.
Oh my God.
Scandal, mate. You know what? You're having a laugh.
Oh my
You're
God.
having a laugh.
But he's got Marino as his picture.
Let me see what he says there. What does he say?
Contact Kamara or Tuchemeni, Gary Neville. Oh my God. What else is there? Most of these pundits haven't got a clue around the appoint Van der Sar and technical director. And that's the question what we're doing, people. This is what we mean in terms of, you know, what's going on already. And that's the thing. It's jobs for the boys. It's job. Look at that there. Patipi says it there. It's job for the boys. And this football club at the minute seems to not know what they're doing.
In the past 3 years, there's been nothing. Nobody has learned from anything. And most people can understand. We've just been on the Straight Jacket podcast, people. If you've not been on there, Make sure you check it out. It gets heated. It gets heated.
Yeah.
Because I'm here. I'm always on giddy watch. I'll tell the United fan base when it's time to get giddy.
Yeah.
I promise you. I'll be the first one saying, giddy, Operation Giddy, full effect. I'll be telling you. But we're not getting, because I wake up to this news. At the end of the day,
I woke up. You know
we
what
have seen for 3 years. Listen to me, 3 years of jobs for the boys. And like he says here, like this brother says here, it is the same thing again. So I want to know from you guys, can we please in the comments, what do you think is going to be asking these people? What do you think is going to be talking to these ex-legends?
Of course, what he's going to say is, he's going to say basically, what is your expertise on commercials? What's your expertise on player profiles? What's your expertise on, how can we create a better kind of, fan, communication? That's what they're going to say.
Mohammed, down to earth. Down to earth. Wow. Give it, Mohammed, I love you. Are you a United fan? Or are you just trolling us?
I swear. You got to know, man. Thing is, you need to. If they don't have profile
if he asked them all and they said get Ollie back, he would do it.
Ollie will probably go Watford and then get sacked there. They're crazy.
This is what I'm saying to you.
Everton,
thank you. That's what I spoke about.
You know what? I seen the banners though. Bill Kenwright, it's time to go. But the problem is, we never have banners down already. Someone said when West Ham ground, he was like, "Oh man, it's very, very touristy here, and it's very, very much like nobody cares, and it's like very, very much kind of like it goes like a day out." So how do you expect it? You need to first of all probably go on images. You might see it, but I think sometimes you need to look at the fan base as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like Aston Villa game. You have to look at the fan base on everything. Do we have it in us to ask questions? Look at the must and the representation.
Please share this. Please share this. Share these screens.
You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, look what they do. Look what they do. These are the fans. Exactly. Barbero.
There
exactly. What does it take for
Liverpool
Man United?
Echo.
What does it take for Man United to do this? What
says
does it
Everton
take?
fans after the protest defeat as plain message banner. So there we have the picture there. It says sack the board. Kenwright and co. It's time to go. No communication, no plan, and no vision. That's what they're saying, Lord.
Right, and how many years have we had no vision, no plan, and no communication?
Long time. My bad, people. Sorry.
There we go. Bit of Everton music there for you. Look. This is the photos, people. This is the photos.
School of excellence.
This is what I'm saying to you.
Get Benitez, get out of our club. Sack the board.
Listen. At the end of the day, for me, Everton fans show more unity, more bottle than Manchester United fans have ever shown. Other than when we the Super League, when we cancelled that game. At the end of the day,
that wasn't due to football reasons though.
No.
That was because again, you weren't going to see, football was ever going to be the same. It wasn't Man United for the Glazers. It was just a case of football as a whole. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, big up, man. Big up all the people East Africa. Big up all the people all over the world. Please
all over the world, man.
Smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're here. At the end of the day, I just want to know what he's asking these players. What qualifications have these players got been at qualification, building a football structure, having a proper plan and vision? What? Tell me. Salford compared to Man United.
Salford, Gary Neville. The thing is for me, though.
To me, he's buying their silence. If you agree or agree.
Oh, massively. But I said that to you before. And you know what it is for me? Now it's time for the so-called legends, Phil Neville, Scholes and all them, to pay back what they've done. Yeah, big up to Shamir. You know when they gave him the hotel football and the land? Come on, Lord. You know how hard it is to get a land outside Old Trafford? You know what I mean? You know how much they gave the police money to on people, fining the cars parked outside the ground. You know how much they spent? They were talking about on the news yesterday about how much money they got from it. So when you look at it, Nordin, They won't get Roy Keane because Roy Keane will destroy it. You know,
he'll expose it. If Ronaldo's exposed this toxic club,
yeah,
Roy Keane will expose it tenfold.
There you go. So when I say to you, Nuruddin, right, and I say to you, it's now come to a point where they're saying, "Well, we want our money's worth now." Gary Neville, we've helped you build up that hotel football. We've even sent people to your hotel. You know, sometimes they say on their leaflets, you know, have you watched the match the match program? Sometimes it'll say have a night stay in the hotel football. So they're promoting them. So they want something back, and they want to say, you know what? Who can we ask? And that's why, for me, it makes it clear that they don't really see Ralph Rangnick as that person then. Because if they're asking for some sort of control.
And this is the point I wanted to make, Saeed. I was going to come to that, but you've just got me there.
Yeah.
I was going to come to that till we get
into that's why I saved it for this one, yeah.
Yeah, because, right, so that to me, this proves that Ralph Rangnick is not in charge. And there's no Ralph Rangnick being in charge.
Probably right.
And there's no plans to ever, if these reports are right, and you know David Ornstein is Athletic, you know the club feed him. He's a client. He's a client, man. Let's just talk about it. He promotes Man United, all the positivity, all of that.
You got to pay a pound for it, so he's working for the Glazers, haven't you?
At the end of the day, it's simple. It's absolutely simple. To me, this shows me that Ralph Rangnick consultancy is all of a smokescreen, just to calm the fans down.
Yeah.
So the ones that were screaming who want a proper football structure, to me, Ralph Rangnick.
But there's only one solution then, Nuruddin. We have to put pressure on the Glazers then. That's the only solution. For me then, Nuruddin, I get what you mean in terms of Ralph Rangnick, this and that, but there's no solution.
Stephen Kramer. How does he like his tea? Why don't he come and ask me? Oh, I swear, people.
Nuruddin, you've met Wan-Bissaka, you've met this person, you've met that person. How many people do you actually meet and you still haven't seen these lot round here? Did you see the Man City chairman? He was in the one of the gas stations near Southampton Ground, and he had a banner with the City fans. One of the guys, Soriano, I think it was.
Yeah. But that's
he's a people person.
They're a director of football.
They're
from Barcelona, ex-football player.
Ex-football player, but amongst the crowd, amongst the fans, having that connection. When we see Arnold come to the games, does he ever come to the games, these lot?
Big up chief reporter, United Real Therapy, Khalid from Marine Lassie. With some of the ex-Man United players are now working on television, the line of communication will remain open. What does that mean? So that don't criticize me. Yeah. Don't criticize me and tell me what you know. What the hell, Saeed? To me, beyond a doubt, if this report is true, it tells me Ralph Rangnick, Darren Fletcher's in charge, mate. Why? What does Roy Keane know about a football structure? Gary never know about football structure. This ain't a Sky television series for Salford, mate. This is real. This is Man United. The only person, the only footballer that Richard Arnold, ex-United legend, who should be talking to is who, Saeed? Edwin van der Sar.
But it costs money, Nuruddin.
Edwin van der Sar. He should be bringing him in, and he should separate the club. Commercial side, football side. Who should be in charge? Who should be the CEO of the football inside of Man United?
Why did Man United box himself? Can I ask you a question?
Van der Sar.
Why did Man United box himself in? I think they can't have like 2 or 3 guys that are football men, but City can. Why do we always think that it's only one person as in Ralph Rangnick? Why can't we have Van der Sar, Rangnick, and then we'll have Ten Hag as manager?
What have I always told you? Because they never want to give the power.
John Murtough and Darren Fletcher for me are killing this football club, man. Because they've took 2 positions that they should never be in. That's why, you know, Darren Fletcher is technical director. And whether you say he's the bridge between the youth team and the Premier League team, I don't give a shit, mate. Because at the end of the day, right now, he's assistant manager. Mm-hmm. You know that, Norden?
Of course it is. Listen, the guy's interviewed the guy. That's why I'm not getting gassed. That's why people like Martial are getting headed out. That's the reason why. Because the bankers are in control. Murtough, Fletcher are in control, people. That's the reason why. That's why it was no clean break. It wasn't a chance clean slate for everybody. It was agenda control FC.
Yep.
That's what it is at this football club. And that's the reason why. That's the reason why. And that's why I want him to leave. I want him to leave. We've ruined his career. We've made these people toxic.
Is it me, Nuruddin?
Is Emil Genie changed my name? Is it me?
Oh, okay.
Big up, Emmanuel.
But that's why the club.
Yo, big up, man. I love that.
You know the penny picture with the Martial thing. That comes back to these owners again.
Saeed, but that's what I'm saying. But they're making it hard for Martial. They want him to rot. They don't want him to go to the World Cup because they made it easy for Sanchez to get the hell out of this football club, and they paid half his wages, and they didn't ask any loaning on fee for Inter Milan. They let him go.
Yeah.
And you have to kick and scream in this football club to leave. Kick and scream.
But they're doing the opposite of what clubs do to us just because they do it better than
All
us.
it was good times, Dennis Curry. Good times? Or is you answering somebody else's question? No, that's not someone. Listen, at the end of the day, this to me, if these reports are true, this confirms all my suspicions that Ralph Rangnick is not in charge. And Ralph Rangnick...
Why do you think Ralph Rangnick was in charge anyway?
Because...
I didn't believe he was in charge.
Listen. No.
I just believed that he would bring an imprint that we would need.
Listen. No. I'm talking about in charge in terms of like picking a team and not coming to the club politics. Like, so when Ralph Rangnick is being imposed on having 2 hours phone conversations with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to talk about players, then you know there's nothing going to change.
You know
nothing going to change. And this, to me, this statement where Richard Arnold, why is he talking to the ex guys if he's got one of the best director of football as a consultant? Because that's what Ralph has not coached. For about 10 years, Ralph has coached maybe 89 or 81 games.
Let's break it down already. What do you think he's going to ask these ex-journalists?
To me, he's going to ask them, don't criticize me, like Woodward. I don't want people coming around my house. And by the way, that was a setup, Because why is the Sun newspaper guy there? Why is the Sun newspaper guy there?
Yeah.
What? That was to get public sympathy. I'm telling you now. That was a false flag operation. Call me a conspiracy theorist. Why is the Sun News? If I'm going to go and commit a crime, I'm going to have a member of the media there with me.
No.
At the end of the day, it's simple. He doesn't want he don't want people shouting at him. He don't want to be trending on Twitter.
Yeah, of course.
So he's asking them, police defend me. Second thing he's going to ask is, what do you think we should do? But they have no expertise.
No, they don't. That's the thing where we have to come up. That's why I said break it down in terms of what do they actually want them to talk about. You know what I mean?
I think Jungle Red Green put it right here.
The comedy started during Fergie. He was able to exercise his share of control. I was there and here before them. We only win something purely by luck.
Exactly.
I think Fergie, though, in terms of the Fergie magic, he did say things like no control of the market, and he was part of the problem in a sense where he didn't. I wouldn't say he fell for the Glazers, but he almost like wanted to protect the interest of the club. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Because he loved that club so badly. He was like, you know what? No midfielder. Oh, we got Darren Fletcher. Don't worry. It's all right. And he was like not building ahead for the new manager because David Moyes had scraps. He had an aging squad, and he had Mara Fellaini on the edge at the day of the transfer window. So it was almost set up for fail because we didn't prepare. And what did he say? Prepare to fail. He failed to prepare.
This here, big up Tom, man. Footy Live. Everett turned down the technical director to develop as a coach. That's exactly what qualification has he got? Oh my God. Why always us? We never hear this stuff from City Liverpool.
No, because Klopp are in trouble anyway. Liverpool are in trouble because FSG. They will have to kind of redevelop as well. So they'll probably get that in about 4 or 5 years.
They've got a genius manager. They've got players who are happy.
We had a genius manager, Fergie.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you. They've got a manager, and they've got a transfer committee. And Klopp has said to them,
I want this small squad.
Listen, I want this small squad. He likes a small squad. He doesn't want people fighting. That's how he manages. He doesn't want people getting restless things coming out. People want to unrest. He likes a smaller squad. But at the end of the day, Liverpool, look where they are. Look where Liverpool are. Look where Liverpool are, Saeed. Look where Liverpool are.
Mate, you don't see Jamie Carragher on Liverpool because he's an Everton fan anyway. He's an Everton fan anyway.
Listen, at the end of the day...
But you see Dalglish. Dalglish is a Liverpool legend. He's on the board. But it's how you do it, though, Nuruddin. It's how you do it. Big up Super Nick. No agendas, leaks, and lies. Gary Neville will spin the positive narrative now. Of course.
From now on, of course.
When it came to Super League, he was talking about Sky and how Sky would lose money, and he got passionate because about his job.
Yeah, it was because he was egged on by the producers, egging him on. Go on, Gary and Carragher. Go on, lad. Go on, do it.
But he probably
they're not fucked. You know what, Liverpool? I'm telling you, already they had Michael Edwards is there. He's leaving them.
No, but he's already left.
No, he's not left. He's not left.
He's left.
It's not. It's the end of the season, Saeed.
Let the chap know.
Okay, is he
Michael
left?
has left. Let me check you.
Has he left? Because he said he's going to leave at the end of the season. They already got somebody else to come in who's got somebody. They've got somebody else who was learning under him. Liverpool are not stupid. They've got a guy, assistant, who's been learning under him and he's been teaching to hand over to them.
Michael Edwards.
I don't think he's left yet. He's not left yet. I think the problem is that what the reason did he leave for? If he's left for, if he's left already, he's left because the FSG are a bit too tight. FSG are a bit too tight. But at the end of the day, it's simple. It's simple, people. At the end of the day, for me, this confirms. Listen, it confirms.
It's the end of the season.
Yeah, and Saeed, read the details. There's a guy who's been under him for the past couple of years because Liverpool know, right? They're not stupid.
Yeah.
They take this assistant guy under your wings, and that's how he's been working. So they're gonna have a guy who's gonna take over. His number 2 is gonna take over. The guy who's working under him is gonna take over the director of football. So at the end of the day, Liverpool know their thing. Guys, it's over.
He'll be leaving in this season when the current deal expires, summer 2022.
Listen, this is what I'm saying to you. Let's hear it. It says here. Big up Footy Life. Ralph has 40 years plus experience.
Then he will say,
has what playing career?
Assistant sporting director will take over. We'll replace Edwards in the summer of 2022.
That's what I said to you. In the summer. In the summer. Saeed, don't second guess me. I read into these things. My memory is sharp when it comes to these things. I'm telling you, people. Ralph Ranieri, for me, he proved that he's not in charge. Darren Fletcher and Murta are running things. And I don't even, they're picking the teams as well. I'm telling you. That's why Van der Beek is not getting a sniff, because we can't not to be showing. Why? We can't show Ollie up.
Yep.
We can't be showing Ollie up. That's why Van der Beek's not playing, because we can't show Ollie up.
I know you can't.
We can't show Ollie up.
I know.
But Operation Protect Ollie.
Yep. There you go. But that's gone now, though.
No, it's not gone. No, Protect Ollie now, even now. So if they play Van der Beek and he does bits, they're like, why was he not playing then?
What did you make of them Ollie them things coming out that Ollie was disappointed with Rashford when he came out because he thought he was one of his favourites? What do you think of all that?
When he came out and said
today, there's been leaks of Ollie's camp saying that they're disappointed with Rashford. You know,
what did Rashford say?
So I'll show you now. 1 second, if I can get it up here.
Rashford was telling the truth. That listen, Ollie's got to be grateful to Rashford, because Rashford, you know what Rashford did? Rashford absolutely, literally, physically left everything on that football pitch to try and to save his job, to try to save him. Him and Bruno and every other player have done all the bits to do that, to try to keep Ollie in a job. I'm sorry to say. So he should be happy. He should be happy. He should be happy. It shows today.
Yeah, it was today, yeah.
Yeah, go back to the top. Go back to the top. Because there's some quotes there. Is it OGs? It's Ollie they're saying. Go back to the top. Go where does it say? Go up. Go up. What does it say?
OG Nice.
No.
Yeah. Sure, there was a quote or something. But I get it. I just think it's just the propaganda from the Man United. No.
Listen,
okay.
To me, it was basically, I think he came out and he said something about being overplayed or playing while he was injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. Yeah.
So he played while he was injured. But that's the truth.
Yeah.
So now all these people are coming out saying, "Oh, why are you doing this? Is that what's happening?"
Yeah. So basically, that's what he's trying to say now.
That's laughable.
Yeah.
That's absolutely laughable.
Too many leaks.
What do you mean too many leaks? It's crazy. It's crazy to me. But that's the truth. We always seen that Rashford clutching his ankle, his shoulder, him being out of breath. We saw that. So what are you trying to hide? Of course, he said it when he came out. So he said it, and he's the only brave man of all the players. The captain doesn't come out. He didn't even play anyway, but the captain doesn't come out. But even if you didn't play, you should come out because you're the captain.
Of course.
Rashford comes out and says, "Look, I've been playing with all these injuries all season."
That's what there was. The leaks were saying that he felt disappointed by his words.
Listen, I'm telling you now.
Like in the video, people.
Listen, Klopp without the football structure will be nothing. I'm telling you now, without the football structure. You see, Klopp didn't even want. You know what, Klopp? He didn't want Salah. You know what Michael Edwards said to him? Yeah, Klopp didn't. It's a fact. Everybody knows.
No, but that's good though, because
because Michael Edwards said to him, "Listen, I'm telling you, he's gonna do well for the way you want to play the football. and give the guy a chance. And he didn't look what Salah's one of the best players.
Want that though? Would you not want that?
No, I do. Well, that's what I'm saying. I want a director of football, Saeed.
Yeah.
I don't want Murta. Murta might have been good at sorting out the kids.
He's not been good at
He
anything.
might be sorting out
track record,
listen,
Murta?
it was a John Murta. Listen. I'll tell you. You don't have to look anything. I'll tell you. John Murta is well renowned as a sports scientist, right? Scientist. That's where his reputation comes from. That's what he did his degree or his PhD in sports science, right? He worked for England for the FA. He was at Everton, and then he came with David Moyes to Manchester United in 2013. Right? It's exactly the same time, by the way. Richard, absolute accountant Arnold came to the Man United. Right? So then, because he's a yes man, he's been put in different positions. He says yes to the Glazers. Yeah. He says yes to the bankers, and then he's been promoted. Because why would you have somebody who hasn't got the qualifications?
That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't have the qualification to be a director of football or to run a football, right? But you're promoted as a director of football because you signed youth players and that you made the academy a little bit.
Yeah, it was. I was under the impression when I looked about him, he was one of Ed Woodward's associates. 2013, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was always right next to him. I think there was a picture when Mourinho got, David Moyes was hired as manager. They were next to him. You know what I mean? So my thing is, Nuruddin, it's like John Murto. You know, what is his credible role? We've got people in this football club that don't have credible roles, rather than they have years. You know, when you've been in a company for years. And all of a sudden, one day they say to you, "You know what? Why don't you go and, go for this job, manager position?" Or
but I won't mind. I won't mind if there was a director of football and John Murta learned under that guy. Let's say we had a Michael Edwards, yeah.
So who's he learned under?
Woodward. Yeah. So a sports science guy is now being taught by Woodward, and you got Matt Judge. So for me, I promise you guys. When we got the clear positions, Matt just needs to piss off back to banking, right? Because he cannot be. That's why we can't move people out. Patrice Evra said it on Instagram live. He said, agents are ringing me saying to him, please, can you get Matt Judge to pick up the phone?
Yep.
Right? So when you've got, that's why we've got, how many have we got? 30-something players now?
Yeah, 30-something players, yeah.
30-something players, and we can't even move a player out. Because you've got a banker who knows nothing about football, who will never speak football to anyone. We could have had Klopp, by the way. You see what Woodward said to him? This like Disney. This like Hollywood. Klopp kept showing around at Old Trafford and got told.
And still rejected.
And then he went to Liverpool, and Liverpool football person spoke to him and said, this is a great history, great club. This is what the fans will take to you. No. At the end of the day, it's simple, people.
Big up,
listen, big up Victor Liang. Big up, bro. We should, yes, of course we should.
Van der Sar would be perfect, man. And then Ten Hag with him.
And then we should go and get, listen, Van der Sar, because Van der Sar should be the CEO of the football inside of Man United.
CEO, yeah.
Because Man United is too big. More than anything. You need different departments.
Exactly.
You need different departments, right?
What we got now? So bankers, that's it.
Bankers oversee, no. Footballing department, the footballing CEO should be Edward van der Sar. Edward van der Sar then picks who the director of football should be, and then the coach should be.
There you go.
That's who. Because Edward van der Sar is not director of football. Van der
Sar, Rangnick as the football director, and then the thing.
You can do that, or can get whatever you want. Campos, you could get Mochi, you could get whoever you want. You know, the guy who comes from Manchester. What's the guy called? Paul
Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell. You could get any of these guys. You could get any of these, and they'll help you move players in and out quickly.
True.
Move players in and out quickly.
That'll be perfect. But again, Nordy, does that sound perfect to them?
Listen,
what sounds perfect to them is, oh, you're a banker, you know money. How much can we turn over in a year? And you know what, Nordy? You know what the sad reality is? Man City have turned over more revenue than those. Of course.
Saeed, I told you.
Is that the worry for you?
Saeed, we've had the biggest head start. 13 Premier League, 10 Premier League wins gave us the head start of head starts. So when people tell me, oh, they're good at their job. They're not even good at their job. They're not even good at their job. Because Man United have been caught up. I know that they're cooking the books, City. Come on, Saeed. We know that. Come on, Saeed. Saeed, City are cooking the books.
They got the books and a bigger structure. What do you want?
No, but they're not even clever enough to cook the books at Man United.
Exactly. So it comes to the question of morality.
No, what I'm saying to you. No, what I'm saying to you. Listen, I love their football structure, Man City, what they did. Basically, people that don't know. Man City owners want to try. They love Barcelona. They love Messi. They love Ronaldinho. Right? They love the Barcelona fans. By the way, the City owners, the guy who owns Man City, the family who rule Dubai, I'm gonna give you some insight. They are Barcelona fans. They would go and buy boxes at Nanku. They wanted to buy Barcelona. And you know what the people of Barcelona said to them? This is the heart of Catalan culture. This is the heartbeat. This is our country's future. Do you think you can come with these billions and buy our football club? Get the hell out of here, mate. So what did they do best? They saw Shinawatra was in trouble.
And they took over, yeah, no.
And he was in trouble. Human rights abuse in other countries, in Thailand and everywhere else, yeah? And then what happened, Saeed? They take over, and what do? They then go and get the two guys who helped Barcelona football structure. They installed them in there. They bought players, even when they were hiring different managers. Within line, wink, wink, couple of years, you go to Bayern Munich, when you come back, we'll have players team set up for you. And then he still struggled that first season, Pep Guardiola, even though they were buying players.
Because they had an imbalanced squad as well. They had an imbalanced squad, people from Pellegrini's era, and he wanted to shut them all out.
That's what he did. Listen, big up Victor Lang, man. Listen, Liang, big up, man. Big up. It comes back again. Bro, listen, I wish we had a Bayern Munich. Listen, you know what? For years, I want you to read about Bayern Munich. Every one of you in this chat here, there was years where Bayern Munich football structure was moving mad. They were chaos. They were a chaos.
When they won the Champions League, was it in 2002? Was it, or they won it just before AC Milan? They won the Champions League. Yeah, between that and 2010, they were a joke. They were a joke. And then they realized and thought, damn. And Oliver Kahn, they sent him out 2 years. They got Rumenage and all these.
Rummenigge, all these people came right. At the end of the day, they are a club. They own majority by their fans. They get investors in, but they've got that 51+ rule there. So the fans have a say.
Could we ever have that Old Trafford?
Listen, Victor Liang, I wish we had. That's what I said. I'm a huge fan of the structure. They had no bankers at their club. Oliver Kahn. Listen, I understand that, but they went through a bad time, and then they were like, hold on a minute. They were called a rock and roll club. The people used to take the mick out of them.
Let's use that. Let's use that as an example, right? We've been gone through 9 years. They went through 8-9 years.
Maybe I think there was still sometimes they won a couple of trophies in those years. They were winning trophies.
They weren't winning the leagues,
but they weren't winning that Champions League. They were getting knocked out, but they were still competitive.
They were okay, of course, competitive.
We're not even competitive.
I know.
In 3 years, forget Europa League and the League Cup. We won one FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't know what happened there. Sorry.
Richard Arnold there to work.
I don't know.
That's Richard. Listen, you know what? If you ever write down the meme, this is Richard Arnold.
Yeah, let's get
Richard Arnold is twerking. Richard Arnold is twerking for the United ex-players.
Oh my God.
That's what that video was, people. Big up, man. Big up. I'm telling you. Saeed was like, unconscious mind was like, let me find a video where that's what Richard Arnold is doing. Is that the perfect metaphor or what?
Yeah. Richard Arnold is twerking for United. Playing legend.
Tony getting forced out. British, of course, bro. Of course, Miles. Of course. This is what we are as a football club. City will catch it. Of course. Of course they can.
What? That's a question.
Of course they can. Listen,
we've got 13 Premier League titles, 20 overall.
Listen, Saeed, listen.
If you include the old Premier League.
I think, you can call me wrong. I'll stand on this, right? If Newcastle get their football structure in house in order, they will be challenging for the league title before Man United. And by the way, Spurs are going to be for sale. Next year and a half, they're going to sell.
Theirs is 4 billion as well.
But they're going to listen. Now they're going to sell. They're going to sell. I think they're building the stadium was to sell as well.
Okay.
That to have as an asset. Somebody, you know what? Somebody might buy them.
He can bring some sort of kind of, he's got Patrici. They got a football director. They got something there, though.
They've got something there. They got that's what. And all they need now is somebody to take over, give the club money.
Yeah, and Danny Levy to stay in charge of the banking role.
That's it. And they get rid of him not being in charge of football. Get somebody else to run the CEO. At the end of the day, other football clubs are Bayern football structure is totally. Please, not Neville. who got sacked by Valencia.
Oh my God! Did you see the fans when they went to his bus? Remember, and they were get out of there, and he was like this. There's a picture, you have to watch it. It's very, very poignant of his year.
Yeah, but we're not going to have that, Kellys, because we are one of the hardcore neoliberalist capitalist countries in the world where if no way in term, if this government, if the British state and establishment ever cared about football clubs and respected the working class people, they would have never, listen to me, they would have never allowed the takeover of that specific nature, Saeed. People forget that. They took us over with a huge debt. Used them clubs' money, the fans' money.
I know.
To take us over. You know how much money they put in? 200 million. 200 something, 50 million, I think. They used it on loans, though. They put up 200. They didn't spend. They put up.
Yeah.
They put up 250 million in a bank account and said, "Yeah, this is what's serious." And then they put the debt and didn't even have spent that 250 million.
But 2005, there was no media.
It's not about media, Saeed. It's not even about media. The government knew what they were doing because it's a specific hostile takeover. If you think I'm saying wrong, go and look at the quotes of Fergie. Go and look at the quotes of David Gill. It was one of the most hostile takeovers. That's what it was.
Saeed.
Of course, I'm telling you, I told people he's number one on their list. And if they win the Champions League this season,
then yeah,
he's gone.
That's why we need to pray Man City don't win the Champions League.
He's gone. Pep Guardiola is going to walk when he wins the Champions League.
Oh, easily. And that's
what he's waiting for. That's what he's waiting for.
And what better of a manager to come in with the structure that they've got to just carry on.
Listen.
Someone said, get Steven Gerrard, you're mad.
Wow. I'm telling you, he's proven to be, one thing you've got to say about Steven Gerrard, he's proving himself to be one of the, in a couple of years' time, he's going to go to Liverpool. And trust me, you think now FSG going to say Klopp is a German guy? You think hiring, the biggest thing for me,
legend.
Listen to me, hiring someone like Steven Gerrard, because he's got credentials. Have you seen his coaching staff?
Oh, yeah.
You see what he's doing? Listen,
and also he did Rangers.
I'm telling you now,
Liverpool under 18.
Listen to me, and he's doing bits in Europa League because that's the only thing they can qualify for. Yeah. Right. At the end of the day, it's Osimhen as a manager. The way he's changed that club, he's on that trajectory to be one of the top managers. And for me, mark my words here now, guys. The only person that will go to that Liverpool and expose FSG is Steven
Gerrard. Yeah,
Steven Gerrard will expose them. Just like Ronaldo's exposed the whole football club, the players, the coaching staff, it will expose them. Because Steven Gerrard, because he's acumen, he will do well, maybe win a trophy with Villa, do really well, do more than expectations. And you know what? He'll get the job at Liverpool when Klopp leaves. And then, can you imagine saying the whole of the fan base will be gassed and they will go on every word he says?
I know. And it's sad times. If it happens for us, we're finished.
We're finished. And here we are asking about, Gary, and asking Patrice Evra and all. Listen, what qualifications? Listen, I'm not against ex-legends. We already know that football acumen of Van der Sar proved it already. Proved it. Ajax were finished, people. PSV final fighting over the league. He comes in, straight away brings Overmars in.
I know.
Then gets rid of these managers who were not playing the Ajax way. Brings Ten Hag. Youth players coming through, playing the Ajax way. They're in a league that's not high profile. But in the Champions League is where to me, what I judge the quality of football is World Cup, the Euros, all of the Latin America, Africa. But what I judge the second after the Euros and the World Cup is what, Saeed? After the World Cup is the Champions League. Yeah. Because that's where the best players in the world play.
Of course.
And look what the bits they do. Look at the bits. The idea that they got to a semi-final and they nearly went to a final. They were 10 seconds away from a final.
Who was it? Who did they lose?
So there was that fluky goal by flipping from Spurs.
Spurs, yeah.
They were 10 seconds away.
Yeah, it was Lucas, said it, Lucas.
Lucas Moore.
And I think they could have beat Liverpool,
I'm telling you now, they would have troubled. That team would have troubled Liverpool because
Liverpool were that great.
Liverpool were not as they were hell of a nervous. Liverpool would have been significantly favourites, and they would have been hell of nervous.
I know it would have been more entertaining game because that was the most boring Champions League ever. That we started midfield in January.
No, you know what,
Kamara possibly, but I don't think so, man.
No, Jemai, listen. Unless Man United move in the next 48 hours to maybe 3-4 days, move out 2 or 3 players, Man United are
Jesse
not.
Lingard and Martial are on their way out.
Yeah.
But does that still mean that we need a striker? No.
So,
We don't need a midfielder at the minute in terms of Jesse Lingard's position, but we need a midfielder.
A holding guy.
Holding. But again,
we need a holding guy.
Holding. Oh, Jesse Lingard. Oh, yeah. Bruno and Donny.
And you know what? And some people would say it's a fair comment. What about if you play a midfielder and a new manager who's coming in is like, he doesn't agree with him? And the Glazers go like this, the Glazers. But you've got a midfielder. Midfielders, to them, bankers, they think.
Exactly.
Midfielders a midfielder.
Yeah. Bankers, Lord.
Midfielders a midfielder.
Would you take Mancini? Someone asked you there.
Would I take Mancini?
I would take him.
Yeah, of course I would. But listen, I'll take any of these managers if they had the full control and work with footballing people as a CEO. Like, if Van der Sar came in, I'll take anybody who you suggest.
Yeah.
But I can't see it. I can't see it. The only player that Richard Arnold should be talking to is Edwin van der Sar. That's it.
Yeah.
That is
nobody else. But
nobody
again,
else.
Is he perfect at Ajax? Is he thinking, I don't need the stress?
Mm-hmm. Yo, big up Shema. Yeah, man.
You know what they say, Nuruddin? You can love them from a distance. That's Van der Sar.
This is it.
He loves them from a distance, but but I love United, but not to the point where I want to get involved and then lose my legacy.
Exactly. Yo, big up, man, big up. Yeah, this. Of course, it was. German used to play old school, hit the ball long, until they revolutionized. And one of the other big things, what they did was they let players who are their birth. They changed the rules in terms of their nationality. They let players who were born in Germany, but who have different heritage play. Because back in the day, yeah. So like Kadira and these guys who are North African heritage, they let all these players play. So that's another big reason as well, because they were racist. They were xenophobic. If you're not German, you can't play. If your grandparents were not German, you can't play. And at the end of the day, that's what they did. Saeed, honestly, I'm telling you now, guys, Seedorf and Scholes are there. Absolutely chilled the kippers. Saeed put this coat down. Saeed's got this magical coat. Saeed's got this magical coat, mate. They're sleeping on Saeed's coat.
I'm bring it every time.
What's in that coat, Saeed?
I'm telling you, man, I don't know.
There's something called catnip, yeah, the treats that they love.
Yeah, I might put treats in there. Like, it is comfy, though. The coat is comfy, and it's warm on the other side. So
I would take Tuchel. I would bite your hand off to get Tuchel. Of course I would. I would bite your hand off. Are you kidding me?
I still want Ten Hag, man.
Listen, Ten Hag is not going to say that.
Tuchel, Van Gaal, man. I don't know.
Can I show you the comment? Let me read you the comment.
Gaal,
let me read you the comment of Ten Hag. Yeah?
I don't know if I could play 5 in the back at home. That's up to you, innit?
No, but no. So it's not 5. It's 3.
Well,
it's 3. It's actually more midfielders, buddy, in the pitch. See the way they camped yesterday.
I would. Obviously, I won't say no if he was a manager, but I would have Ten Hag over him.
I'm going to read.
What's your prediction?
Listen, I'm going to read it out. This is the quote from Ten Hag.
By the way, big up to like a video, people.
Listen, how many likes have we got on the video, please, guys? How many likes? We got nearly 200 people in here. How many likes we got on the video? This is the quote from Ten Hag. I want to work for an organization with clear philosophy, attainable ambitions, and honest people. If I don't have that idea, I don't start it. The last thing I want is to look over my shoulder to make sure they don't shoot me in the back. Who do you think he's talking about there?
He's talking about me and you in Old Trafford.
He's talking about you know who. He's talking about Man United. He's not coming. Listen, we got nearly 200 of you in here, and you bloody got 85. That's an insult.
No, 98.
98. Big up. Come on, people. It costs you nothing, man.
Guys, forget
the algorithms up.
Ten Hag is confirmed our clickbait FC.
Of course. Big up Muhammad Ali, by the way.
To kind of like,
big up Muhammad Ali.
What kind of hope do we have?
The only hope is that Richard Arnold talks to Edward van der Sar. That's the only hope.
What's the backup option?
Backup option is propaganda FC, mate. You get sucked in like everybody else, and then we win a game against West Ham, and you get giddy. You and the fan base get giddy. Get absolutely giddy.
I was giddy for that context. Big up Alien Tenno, man. Did you see him at the game, by the way?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so for me...
I didn't see who. I didn't see him. Who?
Alien Tenno, man.
No, I didn't see him, bro.
You come too late, man. We was having a chat beforehand. What time do you come to the games nowadays?
I come...
because I go in like 20 minutes before the game, and I don't see you go past. And all the barcodes, mate, we're not even...
You know the funniest thing? The email for the ticket didn't arrive, so I was on my way, and then I have to cycle slowly as soon as I wrapped them on the bag. there.
Man.
I come off the bike, rush into the Wolves. It was in the Wolves game.
Wolves game, yeah.
And insult to injury. I cycle in and it's wet. I come off, but big up everybody who stopped. I want to say one thing to people. I don't know if you saw it, Saeed, but somebody had a heart attack.
Oh, yeah, I seen it. Yeah,
somebody had a heart attack outside Old Trafford.
Is he alive?
I genuinely wishing him and his family
That
well.
was a very serious.
It was a serious. The paramedics were on top of him, like pumping his chest.
People around him.
Yeah.
So, people around him.
Man. Yeah, obviously, because it should show him a bit of dignity.
Yeah.
But I genuinely hope that human being is all right. Also, another thing I want to get, we have solidarity with Paul Pogba. I want to have solidarity with my brother Bits and Bobs.
Yeah.
Racism, Islamophobia is real. At the end of the day, for me, Pogba, if I see Pogba, I'm gonna tell him, man, don't ever apologize for who you are, mate. Don't ever apologize on your religion. Don't ever compromise. At the end of the day, never take down any of your who you are as your identity, mate.
I reckon it would be the media team.
Nah, mate, the media team did a injustice by him because they shouldn't. Big up N10, bro. Sorry I missed you, but I have to cycle very slowly.
You did see me talk to Saeed in your bike gate.
Oh yes, last time, bro.
Oh,
love, brother. Yes. I did say hello to him. Yes.
Yeah, and also Mike LUHG. This Twitter account. Everyone should block this guy, man. He's on Twitter. He has a big following, and he's almost making excuses. And he's saying he said something about he should focus on his playing and get back to football, and he should talk about winning. This count here, everyone block this guy, man. I'm gonna block him as well soon tonight. I think. Mike LUSG.
Show me this guy, man. I don't follow these people, man.
Listen, I don't follow him. I don't follow him, but it always pops up on my timeline here. So he's saying here now, yeah.
Is he the one that's waiting on Ollie all the time? Is that one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, of course.
He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead, mate. He's an absolute dickhead. I don't even think he's a United fan.
No, I don't think so as well.
I don't think he's a United fan.
Yeah. I'll find it. You go to the comments, I'll find it.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's simple, people. The biggest thing is that never apologize for who you are. And I'm genuinely hoping Donny van de Beek goes as well. I really hope. We need to set him free, Saeed. We need to set Donny van de Beek free. I don't know what you guys are saying. But at the end of the day, unless the football structure is right, I'm going to keep screaming this out till the people at the back hear it. Unless your football structure is right, you're never going to be successful on the football pitch. Unless you're waiting for some genius manager who then acquires all the power, and it's going to take time.
He goes, maybe if they spent less time praying to a made-up bloke in the sky and less time on social media, more focus on Man United, wouldn't be on a 5-year trophy drought. Same applies to them all, not just him. Hope this helps, like he always says.
Nah.
For me, I'm right here blocking him right now.
No,
you know what I mean? I can't see that. That's what I mean. A lot of people that follow this
how
kind of stuff.
How can you disrespect people and tell people's faith like that? And listen, you can have your opinion. You can be an atheist. I got no problem with you. Yeah. But you can't disrespect people's religions, man. At the end of the day.
There you go, man.
You can't.
There you go.
I'm sorry. You cannot be disrespecting. So solidarity with Pogba, but for me, his media team should never have took that down. Gary Neville not qualified to manage a team, but his insight could be useful. I think he's up to date with all the current coaches in Europe. The
problem is, insight will lead to a decision.
Ali Khan.
Do you get his point though? But insight.
Ali Khan. I would agree with you if Gary Neville was handing out the same criticism to the foreign young players that we've got as he is to the young players who are British. But he doesn't. He never talks about McTominay. Never criticizes him.
Of course.
Never criticizes. But he'll come out and say Fred is not good enough. Or he'll say Martial's not good enough. Or say this. Or say Pogba's the problem. Look how many times he said. And it's Muppets like him and that Stephen Power that radicalize people, Saeed. Radicalize people. And to people to be racist and to be hateful. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When they come out with a xenophobia and use words like lazy and use words like they're just here for the pay and all that, they come out with that. What do you think that the guy on the street is going to think? That's my license for me to go and abuse somebody.
Of course.
That's what's going to happen.
This is what I'm trying to say, and that's the problem with the fan base.
Ali Khan, if I saw
Hansi Flick won't
listen,
come, man.
listen, I would love to have him,
Of
and I would
course.
give him full control.
Of course,
but they're never
I'm a
going to
shit
do that.
man. If I praise a player, it doesn't mean I'm saying Harry Beckenbauer again. But I get the territory. I said them words and it happened.
Now listen,
I thought he had a good
Saeed,
game.
come on, Saeed, that was a joke. People are taking it too serious, man. Listen, that
You
was
know,
a joke on the
I
spot.
know, man.
That was a joke
Same
on the
with
spot,
quadruple,
man.
Same with every time.
Come
I
on,
just get
people.
giddy.
Come on, guys. Listen, at the end of the day, there's fans like me who are suspicious of everything, right? I'm paranoid.
Yeah.
I'm so paranoid. Old Trafford was on my head.
Yeah.
By the way, go straight over people.
Joseph isn't happy with you, man.
Why?
He said, green cap, you're clueless. Van der Sar is a fraud as well. Joseph.
Talk to me
Good
then.
record, man.
Listen.
Let him say what he's got to say.
Okay.
Joseph, why do you think he's a fraud? You have to come with relevant context as well. You can't just say something that's very, very...
Have you checked, Joseph, have you checked his record on Ajax before he went there? Him and Overmars went there. What was going on at Ajax? Please educate yourself. I'll be happy to prove me wrong. Happy to prove me wrong. Happy. I'm happy to hear from you. So if you say this 100%, you can then back it up. Back it up, you can back it up. Am I fully going to trust Van der Sar? Van der Sar got into that because he'll still be controlled by the bankers. Yeah. But I would believe...
I think you're not going to trust anyone.
I don't. As long as they're there.
As long as the Glazers are there.
And the bankers are there, I don't.
And
I don't.
You know what, Nuruddin? I can't say to you, you shouldn't feel that way. But then again, you should then not dismiss people who have hope.
No, Saeed, listen, do you not think I want to have hope? Do you think I want to be paranoid?
Of course not.
I want to go to the game and just see my midfielders pass the ball. I'm not asking for much. I'm not even asking for trophies. I'm asking my team to play football like I used to.
So if you want good football, let's get Graham Potter then.
I won't say no to Graham Potter.
We'll have a lot of draws though.
But you know what? With better quality, we might be able to get. But at the end of the day, it'll just be another yes man, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be
controlled.
Controlled.
Matt Judge has to leave.
Oh man,
Richard Arnold, Matt Judge cannot be chief negotiator. He cannot be. What footballing qualification do you have?
Yeah. This football club is very, very. It's very, very unique. No, then we get a manager out, the Glazer movement stops. We get Ronaldo, the Glazer movement stops.
I agree, Shamir. I agree.
Do you get it though? Do you get it?
Of course.
The problem is though, there's no consistency and there's no, it's just not there. No, Nuruddin. And I still think I'm not going to knock your hope down, but I just think sometimes do you have to see Man United for what they are? Read this fast, because I don't. Your hate campaign against rants for telling the truth about Elanga. I noticed that Black United fans have a different opinion. Honestly, they're toxic. Listen, everyone's got opinions, man. Everybody's got an opinion. Everyone's got opinions, bro. Like that's the problem with YouTubers. You know, a lot of people think because someone said it, that should be that should be true. That's an opinion. I have an opinion. For me personally, I like Elanga because he works back. His physicality works back. And also, he's what he wants to. He's hungry. I like the fact that he gets in behind a lot of time. He doesn't get fouled because again we're not midfield. This is what I'm saying. What's the point? Again, that's why I want to play Martial. I don't care about pace. I want to play Martial. But do I believe Elanga's a new toy? Of course. Of course. You know, it was like Daniel James. We got excited with him. Of course. They scored 3 goals and he got excited. Everyone is a stopgap until we find out what's really going to happen and we have a system. So Elanga's just another one. We'll have hope for him. He's a youngster. Exactly. I mean, that's us that. Exactly. This guy here, productions. We have the last Phil Jones in our squad eating off United plates for many years, and how many appearances what foreign player will get away with that fraud. That's what I said. By the way, you know Phil Jones, funny story, but I thought he was coming on. Did you? He sat on the touchline for about 10, 15 minutes and looked like he was coming on to then sit back. No, because Maguire went down, didn't he? Remember Maguire went... No, Maguire went down once and then Varane went down. Varane went down. And then he started to warm up. Leslie weren't happy. She was like, is he coming on? It's all right, Leslie, don't worry. I'll watch out for you. It looks like he's coming on. Honestly, yo, big up Leslie, man. Listen, you know what? I want to come and sit there. I want to come and sit there. You need to come down, man. We need to get her on the straight jacket. Let's swap seats. Listen, we need one. Sunday, we need to. Honestly, we need to get Leslie on the straight jacket. You know what? This is like. I'm gonna make sure. If you went to where I sit, I don't think you come out alive. Saeed's got too many enemies in my head, mate. How are you not getting clocked? Saeed's gonna get balaclava. No, mate, I just go. They know, but they think he's a big lad, isn't he? They've seen me going mad. They think he's a psycho. I swear to God, one woman watched the straight jacket. She's like, "Are you all right?" She got in touch with one of my friends because her boyfriend was watching. She's like, "What's wrong with Nuruddin?
He's going like a madman.
Where?
YouTube. It was on from the Straight Jacket podcast. It was a couple of
Old Trafford.
No, it's one of my friend's friend. Her boyfriend was watching Straight Jacket.
Oh, okay.
And said, every time I've met Nuri, nice. What's happened to him? I said to her, my friend, I said, tell him it's Man United.
Yeah.
Man United do it to me.
Now, hopefully, I'm going to get her number because I always say to her, I'm going to get your number. And I always forget. So, Leslie, she sits next to me at the ground, right next to me.
You need to get her on here, man.
I need to get her on it, even on this channel. She
needs to get on the Straight Jacket podcast. She used to be a guest. So we need to start having guests on the Straight Jacket.
Yeah, we will do.
We need to have some guests.
100%, man. 100%.
I've got a guest in mind that we need to get.
Yeah. 100%. We need to go get. Think about the Silver. We need so many people that are going to come in. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have guests on the Straight Jacket podcast. We'll bring them in or whatnot.
Declan Rice. Why do people hate on Pogba?
Laugh it up, but Van der Sar will break your heart. Again, you
okay. What's the evidence?
That's what I said to him. Joseph, you have to come with a bit of facts.
So Joseph, what are you saying? Are you saying that because he will always be taking orders from the bankers? Is that what you're saying? That's a suspicion. Because he will listen to them. Or are you saying he's not a good CEO? What he's done to that squad, how they're playing. Have you seen the way they're playing?
Yep.
It's incredible. He went to university to study this, and now he's doing something. And you know what he said? You know what? When they asked him last time, would you ever leave? He goes, yeah, I want to leave Ajax because I don't want to be here all that time. He's basically saying, come and get me.
Yeah, exactly.
He's basically saying, come and get me. I just want to go back to this, what Declan Rice quote here. Big up Hassan Yusuf, man. Why do people hate on Pogba? I don't make sense. The guy's ridiculous, one of the best in the world. You think
he wants to be injured? Yeah, of course not.
This is what it is sometimes.
Declan Rice, you see his quotes, by the way. He goes, "I love playing."
No, I'm sorry. Listen, I'll tell you now. I can get Basuma, and I'll get Basuma. Listen. No, listen to me. I'll get Basuma, and I'll get Neves. Neves to hold, Basuma to be a number 8 attacker, and Neves to be the holding guy. Did you see what? Did you see? Moutinho and Neves are 10 times better. This is gonna blow your mind. 10 times better than Manfred.
Oh yeah, massively.
Do you see the goals they scored the other day?
I know, man. Both of them. 35, 36, Moutinho. Listen, would you take it for a 6 months?
Are you kidding me? Of course I would.
All right. Even for a year.
Saeed, I'll take you. I'll take you instead of Manfred. I swear, I'm telling you now. I'll take a guy off the street because I know he'll pass the ball better than those 2 clowns.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll come to the end, people. But please let me know how many likes we got on the video.
Yeah, let's get at least 150 likes, man.
Listen, big up Clive, man. Big up Clive. Yes, bro. You need to get me. Yeah, Clive. You know what, Clive? You need to get Clive on 100. Clive, we're gonna next time. I'm getting you on. I'm sending you. Are you on?
Not met Clive.
Clive. Clive on Facebook. Send me your number, bro. Actually, I'll check if I've got your number. I'll get you on. He's a big City fan. Okay. Huge City fan. Yeah,
100%, man. We'll get him on.
Yeah, definitely needs to come on. 100%. Listen, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're not
big up everybody
here. Big up to every one of you. At the end of the day, we are an absolute joke. For me, the same money you can buy Declan Rice for, you can get 2 free midfield players if you know how to. Because for me, I don't want to get Declan Rice when we haven't got a system. We need to get a manager with a system, clear, defined system. Then we get the players to fit in that system. But we don't have that. We don't have that.
Absolutely not.
You know what? Honestly, you know what? I thought Neves at times. I thought maybe he's not the guy, but this season he's shutting me up, man. I'd rather get Neves than Declan Rice because I think Neves' passing is superb. His passing is superb. So, are you doing any YouTube business tonight?
I'm going to Big Six, so I'll be going after this straight home when the cats get off my
his coat,
my coat, and then yeah,
man.
So big up to everybody.
Yeah, we'll definitely get Irfan on. We'll get
Irfan. Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Irfan, does he live local, by the way?
Yeah, he can be here. He can get him here. Yeah, we will do that. Can we talk about how the club's structured to set up foreign players to fail due to the fact that of course, of course, productions. I talked about this, bro. Yeah. If you go on Straight Jacket, I've talked about Straight Jacket podcast on ETV. By the way, let's get to 50 quickly, people, and let's get to 5,000 here.
5,000.
5,000.
You know what? We haven't got a game on Monday, so Monday that'll be maybe a topic because we don't play for 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Listen, you know what? Maybe You know, maybe straight jacket. Maybe we can get questions or call in.
Yeah,
so
we'll do.
Maybe we'll do that.
We'll do that.
We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We'll do that. We can get to 5,000 people. 5,000.
Come on, people.
Come on. Let's get
Share,
to 5,000.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I want to bring, I call it therapy debates. That's what I want to bring.
Yeah, you bring that back as well.
I'm definitely going to bring that. People come on.
Two people debate each other.
That's it. So we're going to have people to debate. So the people who disagree with each other in the comments, if you follow me on Twitter, come on there. I'm just going to be the adjudicator. The kittens. He's trying to bribe the kittens. No, so he's trying. Right, yeah, Clive, I agree. But big up to every one of you. Please tell me how many likes we've got before I go.
Yeah.
How many likes
Smash
have we got,
button,
please?
people.
On your way out, smash a like. You can catch Saeed tonight on the Big Six.
Yeah.
The Turkish channel. So on Turkish channel, yeah.
Turkish channel, yeah.
Big Six tonight, Saeed. And Saeed is coming for some smoke with Steve today, innit?
Steve as well.
3
Toby
points,
as well.
innit? 3 points.
Toby as well, because he lost.
Listen, George B, of course you can get. I can't get involved. Cannot get involved. Get involved in what?
You can't get involved.
Bro, you need to get involved, George B, man. I missed you, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I need you to come on here. Big up, man. Big up
everybody in the chat, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel.
That's what we're talking about. Mohammed Saki, big up to all of you guys.
Give the kids a Kit Kat. I will do in a bit.
Yeah, we'll do that. When
they're busy sleeping.
Exactly. Big up to every one of you. Saeed, I always love, bro.
Always love.
Listen,
me.
Get on. Go to Saeed TV now. We've just done a interesting. I'm on Giddy Watch. Tell him to calm down.
He said to me calm down.
I broke it down. I broke down the West Ham game. Why we look so good. Why we look so controlled. So go to Saeed TV. Smash a like on that video and subscribe to that channel. Let's get him to 50. Let's go, people.
Come on.
Big up to every one of you in here. In meditating, bro. Love. Keep meditating, bro. It's January, innit? We all need to meditate. And keep warm, people. Keep warm. Hassan Yusuf, you're the biggest joker, I swear to God. He always comes to troll me in this. But big up to every one of you, man. Love and respect, man. Love and respect. Always on Giddy Watch, mate. I'm always on Giddy Watch. Always. Love, peace, light. Bankers out. Glazers out. Arnold, don't talk to any of the ex-players other than Van der Sar. And only bring Van der Sar to be in charge of the footballing side. Absolutely. That's what you need to do. I need to get rid of Fletcher, Murta, all this business.
Out.
Get out. Bankers, most importantly.
Out.
Glazers.
Out.
See you later. Peace, love, and light, people. Love, respect. Take care. Oh, I'm telling you. Richard Arnold. They'll be the death of me, those bankers.
Exactly.